This is week 3 for our discussion, and it is on the discovery method versus direct instruction. And as I read the chapter in the article, I agree with most of you that I think the best approach is a balanced approach. I noticed, or just in a lot of the readings, the unassisted didn't get a lot of effect size because kids don't always know where they're supposed to go or what they are supposed to be learning if they haven't been instructed or shown what the expectations are. Versus direct instruction, where it's about the teacher teaching and the students need to be learning from what the teacher is saying. So I think it's important to have a balance between the two approaches or the two methods. And as I started to think about this, I think explicit instruction is almost a good model to use for it. You start with that modeling that I do, so you're going to model for the students, do think aloud so they know what is expected of them and what that final product is supposed to look like, or what are the steps supposed to look like as they go through this discovery process. You can also take it into some guided practice where they are working together in pairs or in small groups, and they are working to just together to gain more knowledge. And then you can take it into the individual practice where it's the you do. So this is time to explore. They can go beyond what you have taught them already. And they can continue to construct their learning of what has been taught. It's important to give students feedback along the way. So we are there as a facilitator to guide and direct them through their thinking or through the process. And it's also important to measure their learning and have a way to just to know, did they get it? Do I need to go back and reteach anything? I think for K through 3, it's hard to do a lot of discovery. They need a lot of direction. They need to, they haven't built, or don't have that solid foundation of knowledge yet. And I was also thinking that with literacy, since that's kind of my background, like with phonics or writing or teaching the comprehension strategies, the students really need that direct instruction or that modeling of what those things look like. How do I do it? What is my final product going to look like? What will be expected of me? As opposed to science or math, where I think you can take more of a discovery approach. I think it's important to make sure that we have modeled and shown them what those expectations are for the steps that they'll be taking in that discovery method, but we can turn them loose a little bit more in those types of subjects. So those are a few of my thoughts on these two methods.